Hi, today we look at this example, bulls and cows. Here we have, you write down a secret number and ask your friend to guess what the number is. When your friend makes a guess, you provide the hint with the following info. Okay, the number of bulls which are digits in the guess that are in the correct position. So bulls is in the correct position, and a number of cows which are digits in the guess that are in your secret number but are located in the wrong position. Specifically the non-bull digits in the guess that should be rearranged so that they become bulls. Okay, so these are the numbers we can rearrange to make them bulls. So bulls are the exact matches in a number, and cows are the matches that can be rearranged to make the guess work. Given the secret number and your friend's guess, return the hint for your friend's guess. So we are returning a hint saying so one is an exact match and three of them are. So in this example we are returning A is cows and B is bull. A is bulls and B is cows. So if it is an exact match, so 8 is an exact match, so we return 1, and 3 of the other values are interchanged, so we return 3. So if we reposition this the other 3, we will get the correct answer. So other 3. So similarly in this example we can have you can see that there is one bull, and then there is, you can rearrange one of the other, so one of the ones is there, and here there is nothing. So the secrets and guess length can be 1 to 1000, and secret length is always equal to guess length, and secret and guess only contains digits 0 to 9. And the relevant topic is hash table. So let's see how we can go about solving this one. So we had to find which are at the exact location and which can be interchanged to make this work. So I'll copy this one here, and I will copy this one also there. So if the easy thing is when to count the bulls is easy. So when the first characters are equal in the two string, we can count the bulls. So bulls will be equal to 1, and then for the guess we can add these values to a map with the count of the numbers. So 1 is occurring 1 time, 0 is, so we ignore the bulls, so we don't want to check it again. 0 is occurring 1 time. We are doing it for the secret only, and we'll check that with this guess. So 7 we have 1 times on the secret. Then we will iterate through this one and see how many. If 7 has occurred already, then we can increment the count. Then 0 is occurring once, we can increment the count, and then 1 is occurring once, so we can increment the count. So we can calculate the number of cows. So let's code this up. So here I move it here. So first I will have a map defined. So let's say, so because secret and these two have the same length, I will have n as this one. So let me define a map. So since it will be always 0 to 9 the digits, I can use int array as a map instead of using a hash map, which is slower than int array. For int I equals 0, I'm going to loop through the secret I less than secret and guess I plus plus. So so first I will have a char saying s equals secret dot char at I, and then I will have a char named G that has this one. So if s and g are just equal, then I can increment my so I will initiate two values a and b. A is the cow and b is the bull. A is the bulls and b is the cows. 0. So it's very confusing, but you know. And a plus plus, and else if they are not equals, I will increment my map. So I'm counting only on the zero secret. Sorry, it's not a, it is 0. I will increment the map for this for this secret. Then once we have this map that contains all the values in the in the once this map has all the count of the values in the secret, we'll see how we can handle the cows. So to handle the cows, I will have the same for loop, and now I'll be using doing a check on the guess. So as long as if s not equal to g, and if the map is s minus g, so this is the secret we are seeing, g minus 0 is greater than 0, then we can reduce that to g minus a 0 is minus minus, and then I can increment the bulls, and then I can return the answer in the format requested. So the format is this cows a return a plus it should say capital A plus B plus capital B. So let's run this one. Box. So this is strings, not arrays, so should we have a bracket. So it's so it should be 10. Map is having only 10 Ds. It's you can go wrong in several ways, it seems. And then we can, I think that should do it. We can try one more of this if you like, just to be on the safe side. Okay, let's submit this one and see. Okay, it's quite okay. So if you stare at this one long enough, you'll see that we are having two for loops. Can't we make it one for loop? So if you look at this one, we are, if it is s equals g, so is x is not equal to g. So in else we are incrementing and we are decrementing this one here. So if at this point, so if I bring this one here, what will happen? So let's look at the example. So if I am incrementing this one here, so 1 is, so this case I will say 1 is 1, and 7 will be 1, this will be minus 1. So when we come here, so if I see this one 0, I have not seen 0 before, it's still 0, so I increment this one. So but I have already seen 1 here, it is negative. So if I have already seen 1, so that means it's a cow. So I can increment cow and increment this one also. And if I come here, I'm sorry, so it's minus 1. So I have already seen 1 is greater than 0, so I can decrement 0 to 0, and 7, I have already seen 7, this is negative, I will increment this one 0, but I will also, I have already seen 0 also, see, I have already seen 0, it's greater than 1, so I will change it to 0 and increment cow. So for in this one, for the secret star, if it is less than 0, we have already seen it in the guess. In the guesses star, if we have already seen it in the secret, it's greater than 1. That means, so we can do it in one pass itself. So let's see like this. So it's all 0. So I secret, I see it 1, I see 1, I see 7. So guess we are subtracting, look at this, we are subtracting for the guess, adding for the secret. So it is, we are not doing anything for this one, so we are incrementing the booleans. So here 0, I have not seen it anywhere, so it's still 0, so I change it to 1. But 1, there is already, it's greater than 1, that means I have already seen it in secret. So I make it 0 and increment the cow. So let's see, cow equals 1. So I come here 7. 7 is less than 1, that means I have already seen it in the guess. So I decrement this one and make it to 2. So 0 is already 1, so I make it 2. It was minus 1, I make it 1. 0 was already 1, 0 was already here, so I it's positive, so I decrement that to 0 and add 3. So we can do it like this. So what check we have to do is, if map, so I need not, I can have an int here instead of a char. Int, this will be minus 0 and this will be, so if map so s is less than 0, so less than 0, then we have already seen that. So I will increment cow. Okay, if map is s is greater than 0, map g is greater than 0, then I have already seen this s, I have already seen this g before, so it will also have cow plus plus. But all the time we are doing this, we increment the s and decrement the g. So we can get rid of this for loop. So if you get it, so if it is less than 0, we have already seen it. So in this example, in here, if we come here, we have already seen it guess -1, and we had already seen this one +1. So if we had already seen this one, this is -1. So if it is less than 0, s is less than 0, cow plus plus. If s is greater than 0 also, +1. Anyway, we are reducing this one to so all the time we are incrementing this. So for example, if you see this one, so if you have this example, one, 1, 2, 3 and 0, 0, 1, 1. So first I will have this one. So bull, so let me see, just bulls is how much, cows is how much. So first 1, so 1 and 0, we have 1, 0 and 2 and 3 here. So let's see. So we in secrets we have 1, we have already seen 1, so I increment this one, and 0 I am seeing it in the guess, so I am decrementing. This is a bull, so here we say 1, and then 2 I have not seen anywhere, so I increment to 1, and then 1 is greater than 0. So greater than means it was in the secret, so we only increment the secret, so that means we have already seen that one. So this is a 1, this will be 0, we decrement afterwards. And 3 we have not seen anywhere, so 1, again there is a 1, so it's 0, so there is no 1. We have already subtracted that one, so it's a 0. So we have 1a and 1b. So that's the technique here for single pass. So let's do this one. Cow, it should be, I am using cow and bull, it should be B. I can change this one also, I made it to an integer. So that should be okay. Let's submit it and see. So it has a better performance. So both will run in ON time, the high length of the strings. So there is this is only an improvement by a constant vector. The earlier one was easy to come up with, but this one, from that we can drive this one. This is an improvement by a constant vector. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.